Hello guys, it's Jake from Whites for Tactical, and today we have the very lovely Salvo Precision MWS. Now this is their new variant, it's the SURG, okay? It's a really nice bronze chrome look, and we're going to take a little look at it, have a look at the internals, what comes in the box, do a little test fire on the range, and then we'll do a little overview of what we think of the weapon. It is pretty good, and a bit of full auto. So this is one of the brand new Salvo Precision family, okay, of the MWS system. It's a really nice looking kit straight off the bat. You've got this really nice Cerakote finish with a bit of the flat dual tone of tan and mixed in with the black as well. All right. Now, obviously, Salvo Precision, massive hit over the past couple of years with obviously their double eagle style MWS systems, okay, and they've just kept on developing the models that they've been releasing out to the market for the past couple of years. All right. So we've obviously seen the Spear LTs and the Rattlers and the 300s, and it's really good about a little bit of kit. All right. Now this one in particular has a whole different style of receiver top end, and it comes with this really nice honeycomb suppressor slash compensator. All right. It's a lovely bit of kit, really big for what it is. I mean, this itself is probably not ideal for your CQB sights, obviously, because it's got such an aggressive and large profile, all right? However, it does still come with that folding stock if you do want to keep it in nice and tight, all right? The stock itself is a push up and rotate one, although it's really stiff. It's very similar to the VMP style stocks, but it is a rotating stock, so you can have it hinged round to the side, okay? Looking at the exterior of it, so the weapon itself, okay, as you can see right here, and we will do a close-up as well so we can see the internals. We have the two-tone bottom, lower in black, and obviously the receiver up in the like chaos slash kind of like burnt bronze color, all right? And if you can see it clearly on the camera, the flat tan style on the stock and the tan style on the dust cover, also the outer barrel, which is inside the handguard, has also got that flat tan finish as well. And certain accents on the weapon as well, which again is really nice, right? Now the flash hider slash suppressor combination, right? Inside the box you do get a flash hider with it, and then they obviously give you this really aggressive can style honeycomb suppressor, and that is all in flat tan as well, so it adds to that dual tone kind of color. Markings wise, there are no markings on this side of the weapon, all right, on the side of the rifle. This side here, you can see it's got the NATO stamp on the side with the QR code and the URG or UG, sorry, symbols on the side. Nothing more to it. It's pretty simple. The lower receiver isn't stamped in any way, shape, or form, and it doesn't have any markings on the side little plate as well, which you can see just there. Now we have got a fair few amounts of key mod attachment locations, sorry, M-lock attachment locations on the front. So it's all M-lock on the side rail, underneath, and on the other side. And we also have the QD points here and at the rear of the weapon as well for you to be able to attach your sling mounts or whatever else you'd like to attach on there. The stock is telescopic, so it can obviously adjust out. Settings wise, I don't know how good the settings lock in. There's a few. You've got your, looks like 2 to 3 different settings there for you to have them on, okay? And again, that is a detachable stock if you wish to take that off, right? Now, inside the box itself, so popping that down just very quickly. Inside the box here, we can see that we have the manual just inside, obviously the Salvo Precision manual. Now, this is a specific manual for this model in particular, which is quite nice. It's not a generic manual, so you are getting bespoke information for this in particular. We have the MWS mag, right? So again, standard MWS mag, nothing fancy, no stampings, no markings, and it's a Stanag style magazine in grey, which again adds another layer of dual tone to this weapon. You get your cleaning rod, and you also get the flash hider that does have the thread on the outside of it if you were to attach a QD suppressor, very similar to the CAC style Knights armament suppressor that we're seeing on the KS1s at the moment, okay? Little grub screw in there to pin that in. Now, I did unscrew that from the rifle initially because it does come with that straight on at the end, and we've obviously taken that off to put the fat can suppressor on because that just is what looks the most aggressive and looks the most appealing for people that are looking to purchase it, okay? And then inside there, obviously, you get your packing foam. It's almost like a knockoff shadow foam, but it does really well rather than just putting it into some egg foam, which is quite nice, okay? So a lot of kit here for what you pay for. The price of these is about 600 quid, right? So it isn't cheap, especially for an Airsoft replica, okay? You're looking at a high end. It's pretty much the price of TM, but we are obviously, it's not going to be as probably consistent as some TM. However, that being said, it's a really nice build. It's different looking, definitely a head turner. And I think the only thing to do really now is to take it apart and have a look at it some more, and then let's get it on the range. Okay, so we're going to chrono now on 2 5s. on the range. Obviously, there's some previous shots there before, but it ran out of gas, so we're now doing it again. We're on green gas, 2.5s, and it's about 17 degrees on the outside, roughly. I'll say 20, probably 17 degrees near, sorry, 25 on the outside, okay? And this is what we're firing at. So let's give that a rack first, that'll be better. 0.91, 0.83, 0.84, 0.8, and 0.73. And again, being gas, it is hard to obviously manage each shot. You are going to get a little bit of drop off, but I mean, that isn't as consistent as I would have liked. But again, that's, a good 4 shots there that we've seen on the 2.5s, right? So we'll give it a fire on the range now, a bit of full auto, and we'll have a little look at how it shoots from over the shoulder. So we're going to try it again. You'll see there's some shots on the target, and that's because there's no sights on the weapon, and it's quite high for where we're shooting. So we're going to try again, but I'm going to try and aim just a little bit lower, just to get that group in. Again, it's quite hard here at 15 meters to clock where the rounds are falling. So let's try again. There we go. So I think that was a little bit better. Again, we're not with a hop that's been set, and we are using 2.5s. But obviously we've just had to aim quite a bit lower due to the fact that there are no optics on the weapon, and obviously the first set was quite a bit high, so that is why there is a second bunch of rounds on that target. Okay, so seeing it fire on target, I mean, it was quite consistent, better grip than some things I've seen already from the gas realm. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. It's a lovely feel to it. It feels nice and lightweight. It's not too heavy, not too cumbersome, even though it's quite bulky and big. It's really just well balanced, to be honest. Really nice bit of kit, and the recoil on it's pretty good. Again, not as much as probably some things I've fired, VFC stuff like that, but it's got a really nice sharp kick to it, very responsive. Performance wise, again, I'm really quite happy with it. It is pretty good, and a bit of full auto. Just running out of gas there, but again, yeah, really nice on the kick there, and the performance of it is a lovely bit of kit. So I'm really impressed. I'd probably say if I was going to spend 600 quid, I wouldn't probably get one of these. I would probably just go for a TM MWS, because again, it's a heavy price point. But then when you factor into the unique look of it, the fact it looks different, a couple of upgrades, and the fact you get the hard case as well, which is a nice touch, I quite think it is good value for money. And again, it's definitely a head turner. If you rock up to site with one of these, I think it's, you're going to have people looking at what you're using without a shadow of a doubt. And if I could make it better, I would have the end pass into it. Just would help with that gas consumption a little bit, so you can have more recoil, and obviously more efficiency going forward at the nozzle, the barrel end, should I say. And I'd probably say as nice as this is, it is really differently good. I've got a feeling if you whack that into the walls, it's going to bend, it's going to dink. It's so lightweight. But let's see how it performs. I mean, I'm sure we'll see plenty of these in the field, and if it's anything like the previous salvos, hopefully the hopper unit is a little bit better as well. And yeah, be interesting to see what they bring out next. If you liked it, if there's any benefit to you guys, please like and subscribe, and give us a follow on the channel. That's massively appreciated, and we'll see you soon.